Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In this video, we are going to solve another Leetcode problem with PHP. We have an n input. We are trying to find if this n is a power of 2. For example, if 2 power of 0 equals 1, yeah, and in here is 1, so it is a power of 2. Let's explain some examples here. So we have 2 power of 0 equals 1, 2 power of 1 equals 2. We have 2 power of 2. That means 2 multiplies by another 2, which equals 4. We have 2 to the power of 3. That means 2 multiplies by 2 3 times. So this will give 2 multiplies 2 is 4, and 4 multiplies 2 is 8. As we can see here, yeah, if n is 1, then yeah, it is a power of 2. If n is 2, yeah, it is a power of 2. If n is 4, it is a power of 2. If n is 3, no, it is not a power of 2. If n is 5, no, it is not a power of 2. 6 as well, 7. But if n is 8, it's a power of 2. As we can see, we have a pattern here. So if we have like 1 as input x, if we multiply all the way this x by 2, so x here will be multiplied by 2, and another x here will be multiplied by another 2, and yeah, as we go on till we have uh, like 2 to the power of 31, we will get all the numbers that will be a correct answer of a power of 2. So if the number is one of those numbers, then we will return true. If it's not, we will return false. So let's try this solution. If we have x equals 1, and while x is less than n, then we will set x multiplies 2. We'll return if x equals n. It's a power of 2. Otherwise, it's not. Let's run and try this solution. Yeah, it is a correct solution. And you can like echo or print out each step here to find out how it is being calculated if it is not clear enough. But yeah, we have, let's submit the solution. It is a correct one and very simple as well. But in the description of the problem, like we have a follow-up here. Could you solve it without loops or recursion? Yeah, I think we could. So let's explain it again. Since we are dealing with number that has power of 2, so that means we are dealing with binary numbers. We will try to explain how to represent binary numbers. So for example, we have like if we have 1 and 1, and let's have 3-bit codes. So yeah, this is considered 2 of 0 and 2 of 1 and 2 of 2 and so on, 2 of 3. So 2 of 0, when it's 1, will be equal to 1. and this as well will equal to 2, and this will be 4, and this will be 8, and so on. So yeah, if we wanted to represent like one will be, if we wanted to represent one, only one here will be 1, 0, 0, whatever zeros. And if we wanted to represent 2, we will have like 0, 1, 0. Whatever the zeros here will not affect anything. So if we wanted to represent the 3 in binary, we will do 1 and 1, 0, 0. If we wanted to represent 4, it will be like 0, 0, 1. So if we wanted to represent 5, for example, it will be 1, 0, 1, 0. This is 5. So we have 1 and a 4, and 4, it will be 5. So yeah, and so on. If we wanted to represent like 6, it will be 0, 1, 1. If we wanted to represent a 7, it will be 3, 1, and 1, and 1 here. If we wanted to represent 8, so it will be something like this: 1, 0, 0, 3 zeros here. So as we can see, for numbers that has power of 2, we have only one binary number. So uh, yeah, power of 0 will have, we will have only this one, and others will be 0. Power of 1, we will have only this as 1, and uh, others will be 0. Power of 2, this one, this bit number will be 1, and others will be 0, and so on, 8 as well. So yeah, we can like manipulate this number or this pattern to find out if it's a power of 2. And I'm going to explain another concept as well. If you are new to binary numbers, or you already have an idea but consider it as the second review, we will review the AND operation, and or. So if you have a number like this, maybe, and we are going to do a AND, logic AND. So yeah, this is AND operation, whatever. So if we are going to do a logic AND here, so 1 and with 0 will be 0. So and 1 and 1 will be 1, 1 and 0 will be 0. Yeah, this is how it works. But if you wanted to do or, like if you wanted to do or here, so 1 or 0 will be 1, 1 or 1 will be 1 as well, 1 or 0 will be 1. Yeah, this is how to do logic operations on binary numbers. If we want here to represent 7, as we can see, we will have all of those numbers. This will be 7, like 4, 2, and 1. So we have 4 ones here and 1 0. So from this pattern, if we have n equals 8, for example, so if we did like n and with like n minus 1, it will be 8 ended with 7, which will result in this bit operation. So the output here will be 0, 0, 0, and 0. So that means to find the number if it's a power of 2 with this equation here, it will output the output will be 0. So this is the decimal of 0. We will draw some other example. If we have, for example, 7, and we wanted to find out if it's a power of 2, so we will like draw 6. So yeah, no, this will be 1 here and 1 here and zeros, zeros. So it will be equal to 6 as well. So yeah, let's go and code this solution. So if we have n, yeah, this is how we could represent AND operation if n and it was n minus 1. Yeah, let's return this. Equals 0. Yeah, and it is accepted solution. 3 cases are correct. Let's submit the solution. It's a wrong answer. So if n equals 0, then true. Let's try to simulate this test case here. So if we have test cases, will be 0. We'll run it without submitting. It will be wrong. So if we let's try to remove this brackets. Let's try to submit now. Yeah, it is a correct answer. It makes sense to solve it with bitwise operation because it's a power of 2. But I think the key point to solve such problems is to try some input. So you may recognize a very easy pattern instead of trying to do like a lot of loops or something else if we have some more complex problem. So yeah, everybody, I hope we did something useful today. And yeah, see you in the next video.